safari tours through the world's national parks.
ngâm nói Việt Nam gì
Thank